Hello, you guys. Hope you all doing well today. Today, I wanted to jump on and talk about the way you think is the way you live. And I want to start off with scarcity versus abundance in this video. I'm going to share 4 different topics. As far as the scarcity, if you're always thinking, I never have enough, I can't afford this, I'm not going to be able to afford to do that. You're going to keep getting more of just that. I understand, when you can't afford to go over your budget for your bills, your rent, or your car note, I get that, because I used to have to budget my money like that too. As a single mom when my kids were younger, I couldn't go over a certain budget. I just couldn't go over it, or my ends wouldn't meet, my household wouldn't remain the same. So I get that part. But I'm talking about when you want to do things for yourself, take vacations, have fun. What I've learned is to think thoughts more like there is more than enough. And God will provide. Budget for your fun times. Budget for your vacations. This way you'll start living boldly. You'll also attract more opportunities that way as well. It's all about the mindset. I never thought that I would be able to do some of the things that I'm doing right now. But that's because I have a different mindset. I had to plan for certain vacations. Put money aside for that vacation. Put money aside for that fun time, Instead of thinking I can't afford it. So that's number 1. Number 2, I want to talk about the victim and the victor. This person always thinks that everyone's out to get them. It's always, they did this to me. My life is bad because they. It's always the other person's fault. Them. That's the victim mentality. It's always someone else did something to you. Okay? It's never you taking responsibility and you looking at life in a different way, right? It's not always the other person doing something to you. You're playing a part in it as well. You have to learn to listen sometimes, because you may think that people are out to get you and they're really not. You may be misunderstanding things and you don't understand that you're misunderstanding things because you're looking at it and thinking about it from the victim mentality. Sometimes we have to listen and then find out really what's being said. Because I noticed when you play the victim, sometimes your hearing is not clear. Because it's already set to think they're out to get me. They're out to get me, And that's not even the case most of the time. So we have to ask God to give us a good sense of perception to perceive things properly. Everybody's not always out to get you. And it's not always them trying to destroy you. That's not true. The victor. This person thinks that challenges make me stronger. God is using this for my good. He's going to turn that evil arrow that was sent and turn it around for my good. You're going to look at that trial as a way to get blessed. You're going to look at that trial as God doing something bigger. You're going to turn the bad situation and you're going to make it good. You're going to turn the bad and you're going to make it good. The victor mentality is empowered and will overcome every challenge. And you'll begin to look at life like that challenge came to teach you something. Even though it came in a way that was not so pleasant, it's still some good in that challenge. What did it come to teach you, right? It came to teach you something. So if you can look at things differently like that, you'll understand things better, right? It's all about the way you perceive and how you think about things. And that's the way your life will end up either getting better or end up either getting worse. But it definitely is about the way you're perceiving things and how you're thinking about things. Like going back to the victim. The victim person could be talking to someone. This is an example. And the person could be totally giving you a compliment, saying good things about you, giving you a compliment. But your mind will only hear the negative part of the conversation because of the way you think. Your mind will block out the positive and you'll only hear the negative. Next, I want to talk about the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. The fixed mindset thinks, this is just who I am. I don't want to learn anything new. You're fixed. That mindset is fixed. The fixed mindset has to be open to learn new things. If not, you will get left behind. The growth mindset. The growth mindset thinks, I want to learn new things. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With this mindset, you're going to grow and you'll have breakthroughs in your life. You'll see your life changing. You won't let the fear of going back to school in your late age scare you. You'll go back to school and you'll conquer it. And then you'll keep going to school and bettering yourself. You'll surprise everyone around you. That's how God works sometimes, right? Right? You never really get to know a person in life but yourself, okay? So it's best not to judge the book by its cover. Getting back on point. The growth mindset is the best one to have because it's open to learning. It's open to just new things, new things are always good, you know. It's always good to try at least something new at least once in your life, you know. Next, I want to talk about fear versus faith. The fear mindset thinks, I'm scared of that. I would never try that. What if I fail? I'll be totally embarrassed. That mindset will keep you, it'll keep you stuck. It'll keep you living in a box. You'll be inside of a box. And you'll be scared to come out of the box because you're worrying about what everybody's gonna say and what they're gonna think. You don't wanna do that. That's just too much. You know, you're comfortable where you are, you're comfortable. Trust me, I've been there. Faith. A faith-filled mindset is I can do all things because God is with me. I'm gonna try it no matter what anybody thinks about me, no matter what they say about me, no matter the names that they call me, no matter what, I'm gonna still try this. No matter if I get laughed at, no matter if I even fail, I'm gonna still do it. You know why? Because all of that is progression. All of that is still growth. You stepped out, you tried it. Yes, it may have been daunting, but guess what? You tried it. And you conquered the first fear. Now you know what it feels like to try it. So you've already conquered one level in it. Then you go back and you try it again, because we never stop on this channel. You never stop. Go back and try it again. This time around, you have a little bit more wisdom to you because you've already tried it once. Now you're trying it again. And this time, guess what? You've gotten better because you've learned from the first time that you tried. Now you have a little bit more wisdom under your belt. Now you know what choices to choose and what things to do that you didn't know before, right? And you're getting better. And even though you may not be to where you want to be, you're still moving ahead. And now you can help others. You can tell them, come on, step out. Don't be afraid. Because at the end of this, there's a reward. There's a reward at the end of this thing. Just keep your eye on the prize and you'll get there, right? But you can't get to that reward if you're fearful and you're scared. You have to bind up that fear and step out on faith. And when you step out on faith, God will meet you right here, right where you're at. He'll carry you to that goal, okay? All right, remember that. And that's it for this video. Hope they help someone. And I love you guys. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.